Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with my prediction video for Breaking Bad Season 5 Episode 16, Felina. As most of you know, guys, that is the series finale, not only the Season 5 finale, but it is the series finale of Breaking Bad, and I really feel like leaving some really big predictions for you guys. That's why I'm making this video. Now, I usually never, I don't think I ever have, made prediction videos before I have watched either a TV show or a movie. I just usually don't do it, but in light of the recent Breaking Bad episodes we've gotten, I mean, I can't stop talking about this show, guys. I can't stop thinking about this show. Literally, I go through my daily life, and all I'm thinking about is Breaking Bad. You know, I'm sitting eating breakfast, and I'm thinking of Walt Jr. at the breakfast table. You know, I mean, I can't help it. I love this show. What do you want from me? But anyway, so yeah, guys, after the last couple episodes, I just can't stop talking about the show, and I really, since it's going to be the series finale, I want to do something special in honor of the show, so I'm making a prediction video as to what I think will or will not happen in the finale, in the series finale, and I'm also going to leave a couple of my hopes as to what will happen in the show. So this video is completely opinionated. This is what I feel is going to happen, what I feel is not going to happen. This is all my opinion, and I hope you guys will enjoy it and watch it, and I hope you guys will respect my opinion. But anyway, what I want this to be kind of interactive, guys. I want you to let me know in the comments, of course. I'm saying this now already. What do you think is going to happen in the series finale? Now, I already reviewed the most recent episode, Season 5, Episode 15, Granite State. It just came on last night. It was Sunday night last night, and it's now Monday, and I'm doing my prediction video for the finale. And that episode was amazing. I already gave my review for that, guys. That's already up on my channel. If you guys want to check it out, go right ahead. I would really appreciate that. A lot of you were complaining that the video was too long. I know it was long, but you know what, guys? As I just mentioned earlier, I'm a huge fan of the show. I love to discuss the show and talk about it. I'm a diehard fan that literally started watching the show in this June, and I'm now a diehard fan of it. And I like to talk long about a show I really like. I'm sorry, that's just how I am. So if you guys didn't like my long review, I apologize. I just love talking about Breaking Bad. So anyway, in the end of that review for Episode 15, Granite State, I left a couple of my predictions for the series finale, but I didn't really go in depth with that because I was running at it. I really didn't want to make the video too much longer. So now I'm going to be talking about more predictions, so that's why I wanted to make this video as well. So, obviously, guys, if you haven't watched the show before in your life, I don't know what the hell you're doing here. Stop watching right now. And if you haven't watched the last couple episodes, I wouldn't watch this either. I'm going to be spoiling some major things. I don't know. I have to put the warning out there, though. But, so yeah, guys, there's literally so much to predict. So this is how I'm going to do my prediction video. I think I'm going to take most of the characters that are left on the show, and I'm just going to predict what I think will or will not happen to them. That's how I think I'm going to do this. I think that's the best, most organized way to go about doing this without forgetting anyone. So that's what I'm going to do. But quick, for a little bit of recap, if you guys watched the most recent episode, Granite State, you guys will know in that very last scene, Walt was in the bar. He was watching the TV. He just had that really depressing phone call with Junior. He's watching the TV, and we see Gretchen and Elliot, and they announce two big things. One, that they announce on public TV that Walt had absolutely nothing to do with their company, Gray Matter, which absolutely pisses Walt off, because we all know he was a big part of that. That's obviously been made known before, earlier on in the show. And the other thing that Gretchen mentions is that Walter White died a long time ago, and he's just this drug kingpin Heisenberg now. And this really sets Walt off. Walt snaps in this scene, even though we don't see him yelling or, anything like that. Just with his facial expression and the fact you see his, fist clenching while, he's, holding his drink. That was just, I love that scene. That was one of the coolest endings for Breaking Bad, in my opinion. I mean, that was freaking genius. How he found that TV station, that channel, and what they said about him, that was amazing. So he leaves the bar. We obviously know he's on his way back to his good old home in ABQ, and he has some unfinished business to take care of. He wants some revenge. He wants some good old revenge. Let's just put it at that. And this is where we have left off. Now, if you guys remember back in episode 1 of season 5 and also in episode 9, they showed us sneak peeks of this moment in Breaking Bad. Walt, buying the gun and getting the ricin, and now this is where we have left off. So in episode 1, he's back home in ABQ. He's wearing the disguise. He's got his hair and his beard and his new glasses. He buys the M60 from the guy that gave him the 38 snub, and we don't know what the hell he's going to use it for. And then in episode 9, he drives back to his house, which is all barricaded up and fenced up, and he goes into his house. Heisenberg is spray painted on the wall. Obviously, kids have done it, and he takes the ricin that he has hidden in that little outlet in his house, and he's going to obviously use it on people. Now, that's where we are right now, and that's obviously what we're going to see in the finale. So, predictions for some of the characters. Let's start off with Walt. Of course, why would I not? Why would I start off with anyone else? Let us start with the main protagonist of this show. First off, do I want Walt to live or die? I personally would like to see Walt get out of this. I know he's not going to. I have a strong feeling he's not going to. Would I be really pissed off if I see him get killed? No. I don't think I will be. That would be a good way to end it. But it's just we've grown to love this character. He has evolved from the boring chemistry teacher who's lived a boring, simple life into the what he was, a drug kingpin, and now he's living on his own. He was lonely in the last episode, and now he is going to take his revenge. Part of me does not want to see that character die. I'm sorry. It's just we've all grown to love this character. Some of you want him to die. I've already read a few comments. Some people want to see Walt get killed. I personally don't. I think most people don't want him to die either. But if he does get killed, that wouldn't bother me. Now, do I think they are going to kill him off? Yes, I do. I seriously think someone is going to kill him. I like a character like Todd. Like if Todd was to just shoot Walt in the head, that would be the most disappointing way to end it, in my opinion. That's just, I don't know. It's just you don't tie up. I don't think the story will be tied up that well if you have that happen. They're obviously not going to do that. I don't think, but. If anyone were to kill Walt, I think it would be Jesse at this point. Maybe I don't think Skyler would do it. Some people have been saying maybe Walt Jr. or Skyler. I don't see that happening. Maybe they would want to try to kill him. Maybe especially Jr. Jr.'s done with him. But I see the most likely character in killing Walt is going to be Jesse. Now, predictions for what I think is going to happen with Walt's character in the finale. I think that he buys the M60, he has the ricin. I think he's going to use that M60 on Todd and Jack and the men, especially Jack and the men, because I think he's going back there. One of the main reasons is for his money. A lot of people have been saying, no, I think he's done with the money. I think he's given up on that. But no, he was just trying to send Junior and Skyler $100,000. I mean, I know he had that phone call with Junior, but I still think that he wants that money back for them. I mean, in the beginning of in Granite State, he was just counting. He was trying to put together a list of hitmen. So I seriously think he wants to go after Jack. I think he's going to shoot all of them up for the money. I seriously think he still wants it, and he obviously doesn't want that for himself. He is greedy for that money, but he wants that money for his kids, to put them through college and all that, to help them grow up. And that's obviously a very good reason. I would love to see him get that money back, because that moment when Jack killed Hank and they took all of his money, they just left him at the desert at that point. He was so vulnerable, and he was just torn open inside that his brother-in-law was killed. I want to see him get back at Jack, and I really want to see him kill them. Just tear them limb from limb with that M60. That would be awesome as shit, man. I mean, I can't wait to watch that. I seriously think a big shootout is going to unfold, and people are going to die, and shit's going to get real. That's what I seriously think is going to happen. So, as for the ricin, a lot of people have been saying he's going to use the ricin on himself. A lot of people have been saying he's going to use it on Gretchen and Elliot, and some people have even been saying he's going to use it on Lydia. I think he's going to use it. I don't think he's going to use it on himself. If they have him commit suicide, I'm going to be really upset. I just feel that his character wouldn't do something like that. Would he let the police take him into custody? Yeah, I see that coming. He tried to do that once already. Would he let someone else kill him, I don't know. I think he would go fighting, but I don't see him killing himself. I really don't see that happening. If that does happen, okay, fine, but I don't see it happening. I just don't predict that. I think he's going to use that ricin personally on Lydia. A lot of people have been saying Lydia. I concur. I think he's going to use it on Lydia. Maybe even Elliot and Gretchen, but my question is, with Elliot and Gretchen, how is he going to get them to use it? I mean, he's not going to just walk into their house, and they're not all going to have tea together. He's not going to pour the ricin into their tea without them watching. No, they obviously know everything Walt has done. No one is going to team up with Walt. No, any of the public. No one in the public is going to team up with him, because they don't know they know everything that he's done. They know he's been cooking meth and all that, so I don't think... A part of me feels he's going to more so use it on Lydia than he is on Gretchen and Elliot. But then again, he's got to find Lydia, so there's that. So Walt, in the end, I see him dying, and I most likely see Jesse killing him, or who knows, maybe even cancer. I think that he still does have his cancer. I mean, he's not cured of it, so maybe the cancer's going to get him in the end. He does have his hair back, but... time has gone by, and he still does have the cancer, so the cancer could get him in the end, which is what started all of this, really, when you think about it, was that damn cancer. But anyway, guys, that's what I see happening to Walt. As for Jesse, after what happened to Jesse last week, I want to see Jesse, I just want to see him take a knife to Todd's throat. I want to see him slit Todd's throat open. Yes, I want to see Todd die. Do I think Todd is going to die? Yes. Do I think Uncle Jack and them? I think they're all going to die. I think a lot of people are going to die. Let's just put it at that. And if anyone is to kill Todd, I don't want Walt to do it. I want Jesse to do it. I want Jesse to literally either shoot him in the head or slit his throat open. Because at first I liked Todd when he first came on the show, and then he killed the kid, and I was like, alright, he's a messed up kid. And then after what he did to Andrea with Jesse watching, I want him to die. I want him to suffer horribly, and that's that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yes, I would love to see Todd get killed. As for Jesse, I think Jesse's going to make it out of this by the end. I seriously don't see Jesse getting killed. If anyone is going to kill Jesse, I don't think who knows, maybe Walt will do it because he wanted Todd and them to kill Jesse after they interrogated him or whatever. So maybe Walt would kill Jesse. I don't think he would, though. I know he was angry with him in that scene in the desert, but I don't think Walt would do it. I think Jesse's going to make it out of this. And if he doesn't, the person who would kill Jesse, I think, would maybe be Todd. I don't know. Maybe even Jack himself. But I want to see Jesse make it out of this. I want to see him kill Todd, especially Todd. And a lot of people have been saying he's going to adopt Brock, because, Brock obviously doesn't have a parent now. I would like to see that as well. That would be a pretty good way to end it. That a little predictable, but that would be a good way to end it. Jesse adopting Brock. Someone mentioned that on my review of last night's episode, and I was like, wow, that's a good thought. That would be pretty cool to see. But anyway, I see Jesse making out of it alive. I would love to see Jesse live by the end. As I said, Todd, I think that he's dead. He's a dead man. What's his name? Those guys, Jack, all of them, I think they're dead. Most likely Walt is going to use that M60 on them. I think about 70% to 80% he's going to use that M60 on them, especially. Who else? Marie. Here's a good one. Marie. Is Marie going to die? I think she's going to live. I think we're going to see her briefly, but I don't think she's going to die. I mean, who would kill Marie? There's no one left that would kill Marie, really. I mean, Walt, I don't think would do it. Maybe if Marie, tries to, kill him or whatever. Maybe he kills her in self-defense. I don't know. I see Marie making it out of this. Who else do we have? Lydia, I see dying. A lot of people are going to agree with me on this. I think a lot of people have already been mentioning this. I see Lydia getting killed, most likely with the ricin. Some people have even been going as far as saying maybe Todd's just going to flip out and just shoot her in the head. I don't know. That's messed up as hell, man. I mean, he's been doing all this cooks with Jesse recently just to get her to be impressed. So that really does... That sucks if he just shoots her in the head, if he just snaps. I don't think that'll happen, though. I think Lydia's going to get poisoned by Walt. I think he's going to take her down at some point. Maybe she comes over to Todd's meth lab, and then Walt arrives with the M60. Maybe he shoots them all up. I don't know, but I see Lydia dying. I just don't see her making it out of this. I mean, and if she dies, I really won't care. I mean, I liked Lydia. She's not my favorite character on the show. She wasn't too developed. Not that she wasn't developed. It's just I really didn't sympathize too much for her. I didn't really care about her at all. But what are you going to do? And finally, guys, I think we have about 3 more people left to make predictions for who are they going to live or die. And that's obviously Skylar, Junior, and Holly. Now, I think Holly's honestly in the clear. Junior, I see Junior making out of it. Some people have been saying Junior's going to kill Walt. I don't think that'll happen. That would be a crazy way to end it. But I see Walt meeting up with them and telling them everything, just telling them everything himself in this. I would love to see that myself. I see him apologizing for everything he's put them, because he's put them through a lot of crap. So I see that happening, and I see him like kissing his son goodbye. That would be very nice. That would be very touching. I would like to actually see that. So I think they're both in the clear, Junior and Holly. As for Skylar, I think she's going to make it out of this. If anyone were to kill Skylar, Walt will not do it. Some people have been saying that. But no, after everything he's done for her, he will not do that. With the phone call, everything, he will not kill Skylar. What else? Who else could kill Skylar? If anyone could, Todd threatened her, but no, Todd wouldn't do it. Jesse wouldn't do it. I think Skylar's pretty good chances of making it out of this. And another character I actually just thought of, who I would really like to see another scene with this character, and that's Saul. Now, I know what they did with Saul in the last episode. They gave him his new identity. He's off in, I guess, Nebraska is the place he's in. Is Saul going to make it out of? Are we going to see Saul? That's my big question. That's been a question that's been on my mind all day long. I was going through my day, and I was thinking about the show, and I was like, "What is Saul really out of this for good? Are we going to see him again?" I would like to see one scene of Saul like getting used to his new life. If he didn't back out, I think he is, in Nebraska living his new identity. But I would just like to see that, just for the hell of it. I mean, it's Saul. I want to see Saul in the finale. I love Saul. He's so funny. Come on. I really have grown to love Saul, and I would love to see him do something in the end. But I think Saul is probably one of the only characters who's really genuinely safe at this point. I think everyone else is either, on the edge. They're just there. There's very possible chances they could get killed, or they're already dead. That's it. They're going to die. So that's it, guys. I basically made predictions for every single character left on the show. Everyone else is either dead or there's just minor characters left. So that's really it, guys. So I think the episode... You know what? Vince Gilligan said the episode was very satisfying. It was a great end to the show. So I think that it's not going to end in an unexpected or really... messed up way. Like I've never watched The Sopranos, but I've heard how they ended that show, and so many people were pissed. I don't think Breaking Bad is going to do that. I highly doubt that. But since it's supposed to be a satisfying ending and it's going to please all of us, I think it's going to be an ending that we are all going to like, obviously. So think about it, guys. Think about all these possible predictions that I've said. Think about all these predictions that you're seeing all online, and which one do you see being a satisfying ending? And then think to yourself, maybe this is the way they're going to end the show, or maybe they're just going to completely screw with all of our minds. They're going to keep us guessing, and they're going to do something completely different, something I didn't even mention. And because that's what Breaking Bad is. It's so unpredictable, and I love that about the show. But anyway, guys, yeah, so those are my predictions for these characters and for what is going to happen in the show in general. Also, Gretchen and Elliot, I see them getting killed. I do. I don't know. I see Walt possibly shooting them up. I don't know what it is. But the thing that I'm really hoping for is a final Walt and Jesse team up to take down Jack and the men. I see that. I would love to see that happen. Who knows? So, guys, thank you very much for watching. Again, I apologize that the video is long. But as I said, I like to talk a lot about this show, and that's why the videos are so long. I love Breaking Bad, and that's why I like to take long periods of time to discuss what I watch, what I foresee coming. So thank you guys very much for watching, and what I really would like from you guys is to please leave me your predictions down below in the comments. We got a couple days left for the finale. I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but we got a couple days left to the series finale, and enough time for you guys to leave predictions as to what is going to happen to these characters, what is going to happen on the show, how are they going to end it. So guys, I would really appreciate it if you do that for me. That would be awesome. Leave your predictions down below, and tell your friends about this video. I want all of them to leave for their predictions. I want to know what everyone thinks is going to happen. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my prediction video, and I hope you guys enjoy the finale on Sunday. It's been such a great show, and I can't wait to see what happens. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye.